Yeah, hi Dan, and then you are from Coimbatore. So few people they are introduce themselves. What about others? Please introduce yourself. Please let's all introduce yourself. Yeah, what about others? Please introduce themselves. Hello. Hi. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, I apologize for the interruption. Okay, now let me share you the feedback of the students from AP trainings. This is the feedback which has been provided by the AP training students. This is a USA students. He gave us a review. Okay. She studied our class. Okay. and gave us a good review from the US student. Next, we have Shadan, another review. He's a working professional. He's our SQL student. Okay, this is one of the review. Okay, let me show you the another student's review. This is our another RPA USA student. Can everyone able to hear the video? Please reply in the chat as yes. No. Okay, let me play the video again back. Most of the people have not heard my audio, so I'm sharing the video again. Now, can you able to hear, students? Is the voice is clear now? Okay, maybe due to some audio issues. Okay, let me move on to the class. Okay, it's almost very delayed. Okay, we have a trainer here called Karthik. He have around 20 years of experience in cloud. Welcome, Karthik. Welcome to our AP trainings.
Hi, it's Karthik.
Yeah, Karthik, you can please go ahead and take the class. I'm stopping my screen.
Thank you, Amin. And very good evening to all. Am I audible to all?
Students, please reply in the chat.
I felt like 100 worth for that money I paid.
Yeah, am I audible? I think most of the students, the feedback is very good. I think am I audible? Yeah, I think most of the students reply with yes. So I think my audio is very clear. And just I introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Karthik. So I have 20 years experience in IT in various fields. My last company is Polaris Financial Technology. So then I quit my job and started my own organization. Yeah, currently we are doing various automation and software consulting and development. Okay. So that's all a very short introduction from me. Okay, can we go to the main today's topic? Please reply. Can you see the presentation? I think most of the students replied with positive. Okay. Yeah. Today's topic is Google Cloud Platform. Yeah, it's a simply GCP. I think many of the participants already know about the cloud platforming or Google Cloud Platforming. Okay. Uh, yeah, let me in today's this what is about cloud platforming or what is cloud. Okay. Any idea or any response from our participants? What is know about what is cloud platforming? Okay, in today's session, we are going to particularly concentrate on Google Cloud Platform. Yeah, before that, we will see what are all the topics today we are going to cover, and what is Google Cloud Platform, and why we need Google Cloud Platform, and what are all the advantages and various comparison in the field of cloud computing, and what is the overall our major features and what are all the advantages and what they are doing in this cloud platform, and some type of service explanations and something, and then what are all the certification that will going to what is it to develop our careers in the cloud platform, and what is the current trend and our market future of this cloud platform, and basically some questions and about your doubts. Definitely I'm always open to you, and you can raise any questions in between also if you want, and if you have any doubts, our what is our training academy also ready to support in any manner. If you want to get it, reach out with WhatsApp and any other email support, they are ready to do. So we are ready to help you in all the IT, particularly IT field and training. So today's topic is cloud computing, and these are all the agendas we are going to cover in this webinar series. Okay. Yeah, I have so many feedbacks from Shaik. Cloud is a medium, and Balaji, cloud is renting infrastructures, and it's a storage. Yeah, very good. I think we have 25 and more participants, one or four or five only having interaction. Please don't hesitate to interact. You can interact any thing. So you can raise a question, or you can what I say, you can give your feedback parallelly in between. If you have any doubts, just please put in the chat box. I will stop there, and if it is easy to clarify on that position, or if you have any doubt, you just please make a note, And after finish all the topics, and once we are in query and question session, definitely we will okay, I will try my best to clear that your doubt. Okay, then I think it's provides infrastructure as service. Any okay, very good answer. It's provides infrastructure as a service. Good. IaaS. Okay. These are the topics in future we will cover in this webinar. What is as a service, and what is platform as a service, as infrastructure as a service, application as a service. So many things are we are going to cover. But I think I can move to the next slide. Okay. Yeah, what is the cloud computing? Simply, if you go or if you search in internet, nowadays the so many resources, so many things is freely available, open to all, and you can see a lot of explanation and definition about the cloud computing. Okay, as our participants previously told, it's a storage, it's a service, it's a database, it's a network, software analytics, it's a supercomputer. It may be what is a, if you are willing to run a machine learning purpose, you can use cloud. You can, if you are willing to run a artificial intelligence AI. Now the AI is the current trending technology, so you can reach out via the cloud computing. It will give the service, it will give the what I say, it will give the solution to you. Okay, simply simple thing in cloud computing. What is cloud means? If you have any computing environment, so in your private or in your organization, so nowadays people are in, if you see in COVID also, so nowadays people are working from home. So work from home is a current current trending what is a flexible thing. So if you are going to work from anywhere, the cloud computing definitely will be a very good solution, and it can connect all the members in an organization. Or if you are a freelancer, or if you are working in an organization, it will connect. Okay, that is the main advantage of this cloud computing. As you see in this slide, on-demand self-service. What it means, if you want any service, you can what I say, implement that service for a certain period on demand. If you need any what is it, in artificial intelligence, if your application needs that service, so in cloud computing, when you are trigger that IoT, what is it, artificial intelligence, then only it go to that service, and it acquire the service, and generate or some do some calculations or anything. So that the service on the time only we need, that is called on-demand self-service. Then broad network access, as I earlier told. So the geolocation doesn't matter. One can access from US, one can access from Japan, or anywhere from the world. Okay, that is the very great advantage of broad network access. And then the third thing is resource pooling. For example, if you are going to run your application with limited resource, I think for an application need 4 CPUs and 8 GB of RAM and some other computing resources. So when you run the application, the resources are running. If you need any on-demand resources or any pooling of that resources, it can happen easily from the cloud computing. Then that is the one major advantage of cloud computing. And as I earlier told, if you are running for an example, if you are running an e-commerce application, so if you see the e-commerce application is running, when the users are very limited, for example 10 to 50, and the resource would be very less. So when the users increase rapidly, if you are doing any sale or if you are doing any promotional offers, so the users will definitely increase. The users are the increase in rapid. So the cloud computing help this the resource increase. So it's a rapidly elastic, what the all the computer resources are, all the thing. Okay, though, so it's also the one of the very good advantage in cloud computing. Then these are all the features. Then if you can ask, sir, I can use all the services, I can use any machine learning, artificial, I'm a good, what I want to pay, or how they measure. Nowadays cloud computers having very good measurements in what are the results that you are using. And it's definitely the billing and the resource using on demand or of demand. So that is a very good calculate. And the measure, the measured of the service, and what are all the service that you use only, you will end of the day you need to give. That is a major advantage. As I earlier told, so many users are come on sale day. Then after finishing the sale day, the resource, definitely the e-commerce portal doesn't need that so much resource. So on the time the resource rapidly or elastically it's reduced. So when you look into the billing system, if you see, on the sale time only you have utilizing more resources, and after that your resource will reduce. So these are all the advantage of cloud computing. Yeah, I think, do you have any questions on this thing? Definitely you can put. Voice is not clear, somebody told. Participant replied in the chat. Okay. Am I audible? Yeah, just please, please interact in between me if you want any questions or any clarity. You just please put in the chat. So I think you guys are getting a clear idea of what is cloud computing. Yeah, it's a basically a cloud thing in the computing environment. Okay, so you can access various servers, storage, database, networks, software, analytics, and intelligent services. Like I earlier said, artificial intelligence or machine learning. These are the things. Okay, can I move to the next slide? So if you see this the definition, definitely you will get an idea. Cloud computing is a model for enabling ubiquitous and conventional on-demanding network access to shared pool of configurable computing resources. As I earlier told, that rapidly, what is it? You can you can, what is it? You can access all the resources via the internet. Okay. This is the NIST is a National Institute of Standard and Technology. They are defining the standards. Particularly if you are seeing for any network, any storage or any wireless, they define the standard. I think you guys are already known about the standards. The standard is a common thing. If you are using the standard, if you are implementing the standard in your what is a computers or in your application, that definitely from all over the globe, it needs to maintain some rules and regulations commonly. So it won't affect the what is it, the geolocation or any technology that you are using. So NIST defined these things. what is cloud computing. If you are going to provide a cloud services, definitely you need to follow these types of standards. That is the definition of cloud computing. It's defined by NIST, National Institute of Standard and Technology. Okay, can I move to the next slide? I think I am enabled. What I say, the polling also. Attenders now view the questions, and you can participate in that polling also. So I enabled that polling. I think so many of from the participant are answering the poll. Very good. What is a public cloud and a community cloud and a hybrid cloud? Yeah, in if you don't know, or if you are not well good in this polling, you don't worry. In previous slide, definitely we will going to cover all these topics. So due to the time also, we need to, what I say, we need to focus on the time bound also. If you need any help, you just please keep in touch with our training academy. They will ready to help you in all the mediums. Okay. Can I move to the next slide? I think Balaji, there is some. I think so many of you doing the polling. Okay, I think it's I can end this polling because the time bound is very less. Already we have late. Okay, I end this poll, and if you have any doubt on these topics, we will definitely cover in future. Okay, thank you. Anyone need to say anything? Can I proceed? Okay, thank you. And then now we are coming to this. What are the deployment models in that cloud computing? So basically, they are a major classification of this deployment model is private, public, and community, and hybrid based. So I think some of our participants already know about these deployment models. Okay, in the pool, they are response very good. Okay, please don't worry. I will cover these topics in very clear thing. If you have any a doubt, also please make a note, and in the end we will do all the clarification. Okay. Now get into this slide. What is the private deployment of this cloud computing? So if you are an organization, if you have what is it? If you are a software company, you need definitely you need IT infrastructure. So they basically they build the servers, storages, everything. They build their own what is it? This services to for to inside this that their organization. So that is the private thing. So if you need to access these all the resources to internal organization, that the cloud computing style or the implementation or the deployment is called private. So if you want to expose these services to the internet, you can do that is a separate part. So if you know, I think if you guys all already know what is internet and intranet, so obviously the internal communication within the organization is called intranet. So in the intranet, if you are using or if you are providing the computing solution in the cloud manner, so it is called a private. The same thing, the infrastructure, the deployment of this cloud computing, uh, within the public, if you are able to access via the internet, so the cloud deployment model or cloud deployment is called as a public cloud. Okay, then most of the people, if you know, various communities of this computing environment, if you see, I'm purely a Linux guy, so we have follow all the open source community thing. So I think community-based support and community-based thing. I think all the participants already aware that. So if you build any community-based this cloud computing deployment, that is called community cloud computing. Okay, then some organization they need the both the combination. Some of the applications or some of the services, some of the resources they need only in intranet within the organization, and some are the applications or some are the services they need in public cloud. So the combination of the private and public cloud computing deployment is called, basically it's a cloud computing. I think the four deployment, I think all the participants now got a clear idea on this. Okay, am I okay? Sorry. Sir, I think I got a feedback from Dayanandan. I think he got a very good idea. Can I move to the next slide? Okay. I think I have good response. Then now we are going to this computing service models. What are all the services and how they are classified and how they define these cloud computing models. So if you are already familiar, I think maybe some of the participants are already familiar with software as a service. So if you see this terminology, I think some of already know. If you are not familiar with this terminology, don't worry. Definitely, I will clearly explain what all these or service models and in the cloud computing. Okay. So, first topic in this SaaS, SaaS model. So simply we are in computing cloud computing terminology. They called as SaaS model, the software as a service. If you see, for example, if you need to access any software, what are the things you need to do? You need to purchase. You need to purchase and deploy in your organization or in your computing environment, and you need to renew all the softwares. For example, if you are going for any database application with Microsoft SQL, and if you need any what is it, office productivity tool, so you need to deploy the Microsoft Office or any Salesforce deployment. Salesforce, basically they are providing ERP, enterprise resource planning solutions. And if you are need any emailing services, you need to deploy it within your organization. So if you see, the lot of constraints, lot of expense, lot of the things, maintaining things, if you need to deploy within your organization, it's a little tough nowadays. So the what is it, the new technology use as you what do you use. Okay, so if you are using, if your organization is very small, what is it, the people or members in the organization is between 25, it's a very huge amount if you are going to deploy any mail servers or any ERP servers. So what is the thing, the simple thing, as I told for this example, if you need to consume power or electricity for your home, you can do it in two ways. You can deploy a power grid or any power station by your own, or you can utilize from our from our TNEB or any other service provider. If you see your own deployment, that is called as a private, I think. If you see for your house, the infrastructure cost is too high, and the maintenance, everything is too high. So that's the thing. That is the infrastructure. In this SaaS model, if you are using any this as I previously told, any database services, it's the maintenance and the renewal and the certifications and all the things will be high for a very small company. So that's the model is software as a service. Wow, if your organization very limited persons, so you can use that for 20 or 5 or 10 people, they can use this software as a service. So they don't carry any of the infrastructure renewing process, any that what is a to maintain that software. So you can use that software as a service. So what you are using, you can just pay a simple amount. It will, I think, this model very good for any type of organization. Now all the major organization, they are moving their private cloud to that public cloud, these types of software services. If you see, today I need MySQL, or tomorrow I need Oracle database. So the maintenance and utilization cost will be rise. So that's a very good, very advantage in software as a services. Then we can see platform as a services. If you see in this second model, the platform is Amazon Web Services. It may be a Salesforce services. It may be any Azure service or any cloud services. You can use that services only on demand. If you need that, whenever you need the application, whenever your application needs, you can utilize that services. What are all the things you need on demand or on that time only, you can use that platform. So that the amount only you need to give that service provider. That is a very advantage to that. What I say, if you are going to implement any artificial intelligence service, that platform will be for when you on demand only. So that's deployment model is called platform as a service. That and then the third category is infrastructure as a service. I already clearly told you, Google platform is what is the infrastructure. In that infrastructure, you have a lot of services, you have a lot of things. So so many services. If you see in IT infrastructure, you need to maintain so many services for your organization. So that is a package. You have what is the database? You have storage. You have computing environment. Everything they bundled together, and they provide that infrastructure as a service. As earlier I told, the infrastructure what you use, that amount only we need to pay. Okay, I think the service model, some more model is there, that these three models only, the major contribution on cloud computing service models. I think all are you clear on this stage? Any questions, please raise this stage. You just please give the feedback. I can move to the next slide because the time out already is too high. Already 6:50, because basically we are planned in 1 hour only. I think I can move to the next slide. Okay. Okay, these are in this slide you can see the three service model in elaborate. they what is yeah, infrastructure, what is a platform, what is a software. The three cloud service model will be definitely I think got a clear idea in this. Okay, if you want any infrastructure as a service, they will provide the network storage service virtualization level, and you can manage what are all the operating system you need, you can deploy what are all the middleware if you need, you can deploy what are all the runtimes. For example, if your application needs a Java runtime, any other what are all the resources that you need, you can manage by your IT infrastructure team or by your own. Oh, that is the infrastructure. They simply, if you see this infrastructure as a service, they simply give the servers or bare metal, anything with all this enabled, network enabling and storage and every virtualization enabled. So on the top of these vendor stack, you can maintain, you can do all the things by your own. Okay, this is the infrastructure model. Then if you see the platform, I already told, they enabled all these services, middleware, runtime, operating system. They enable all the services. The application and the data only if you concentrate, because if you are a purely software company, you need to concentrate on application and data only. You don't bother about the infrastructure, what are all the operating systems. That doesn't matter. So in this scenario, in this type of organization, they particularly consume that platform as a services. They take caring that application and data only. Okay, if you see this slide, you can get a clear idea. Then the move on to the next service model, software as a services. In this, if you see all the stacks like networking, storage, service virtualization, operating system, and runtimes and application data, everything they are maintained. You only access the services, and if you give some input, for example, if you simply, I told, if you need any Google Map services, you just pass the coordinate to the Google API, and they process the coordinate and they process the map and give the result to you. So you don't bother about that networking, storage, anything. So I think you guys are get a clear idea about the software as a service. So I think these three deployment service model only majorly playing in the cloud computing. Okay, any doubt or anything in between? Just please raise your hands, or any questions. You just please, or just please okay, just please tell me. Can I move to the next slide? Good. Okay, I have one feedback from the Anandan. Okay, I think I can move to the next slide. So what are all the benefit? If you what I say, if you see any services or anything, if we have any benefit, only the service or that thing will fulfill. Definitely, I think the cloud computing gives so many of benefits on this computing environment. So if you see, it's a reduced infrastructure cost. I already previously told you, you don't need to maintain any servers. If you simply, if you imagine any data center, they have a lot of servers. They need 100% power. They need 100% cooling technology and uninterrupted power supplies, uninterrupted network connectivity. If you see that infrastructure cost will too high, and the maintenance of that cost, if you need to backup, if you need all the backupping solution on power, and what I say, the cooling systems, these are all the what I say, it's called infrastructure. So if you see a small organization, definitely they are, it's not an easy thing to maintain all this infrastructure within a very limited budget. So it definitely it's a very good benefit on cloud computing. You can reduce the infrastructure cost, very good. Then move to capacity and scalability. In this scenario, if you see nowadays, in a organization, if you have very limited resources now, in today I have 25 employees or any 25 resource only. In future, definitely, if my applications goes right, or if my client is increasing, the business is growing, so I need more people to accommodate within my organization. So once the rise in the organization level, so the capacity of the organization, definitely we need to what is it give the infrastructure computing environment to our organization resources. So if you see the scalability, today you have 25, tomorrow you have 50, and day after tomorrow if you have 100, the computing environment needs to be increase. That is also the very what I say, it's not an easy thing. Today you can serve buy one server, tomorrow you need to buy so many services, so many softwares. So the capacity and scalability, definitely if you are using the cloud computing today, if you have any 25 employees only, if you are consuming email services, tomorrow if you need any another 25 accounts, it is definitely, it is a very a rapid thing. Within 15 minutes, maximum 15 minutes, the infrastructure will be ready and all the email accounts can be created, and it's give to the organization resources. That is the very good advantage and very good benefit on cloud computing. Then we move on to refresh aging infrastructure. As I earlier told, today the technology and the computing environments need so many things. If you are seeing, I have 20 years experience. If you see in 2000 or if you see in 90s, the computing resource environment, the process speed and the memory and the networking bandwidth are all very limited. And there, on that stage, that is enough. So nowadays, if you see, all having smartphones, all are having so many computing equipments. So if you need to if you need to move to the next technology, or if you need some another computing environment, so the infrastructure aging will be a matters. If you today I purchase one computer with 8 cores and 32 GB RAM, definitely tomorrow all the resources, all the application needs will be high. On the time, definitely these computing environment not sufficient to your the computing environment. So the aging of the infrastructure, you need to concentrate if you need to deploy new servers, new things. So it's not easy. So in this cloud computing, you don't bother about that aging of your infrastructure, and that is not a concern about you. Then we move on to support new business opportunities. The second it's a very good thing. If you go to any application development, if you see today you are developing a new one technology, tomorrow definitely one new client will come, they need a new infrastructure, they need a new type of technology application. Definitely the business opportunity of in this old model or private model, you need to increase all the things. But in cloud computing, you don't bother anything. As I earlier told, if you are in ERP with limited resources, you can easily jump to any ERP. Very the huge amount of cloud computing. It's an easy thing. So that will support your client. If your client, if you are a software service company, you are giving a service in Salesforce, tomorrow if you are easily move to SAP. So that is a very good thing in cloud computing. The business opportunity, the business the increase in business revenue model, it is a very good in cloud computing. Then increase in increase in collaboration. If you see the collaboration nowadays work from homes or all the things are very good in what I say nowadays. If you see our pandemic situation, COVID, so many companies are providing work from home only. So the collaboration needs to be not in geolocation. If you are if you are resource in US, if you are resource in Japan, that doesn't matter nowadays because of these cloud computing benefits. Then the another thing is business continuity. As I earlier told, the business continuity means if you are implementing very low resources in email, tomorrow you need higher resources. It is easy with cloud computing. Okay, as of now, I think I am little bit. I think a little good explain in cloud computing benefits. If you have any doubts, definitely you can ask at this stage. Any doubt or anything, or can I move to the next slide? Super, super. Okay. Dayanand replied actually as of now, no doubt, and so many participants give a very good feedback. Thank you so much, and I think I now I can move to the next slide. If you have any idea on security thing, because sir, you can ask sir earlier stage. We are working within the organization, the security things, and what are the what is the resource access. So that is a boundary. So as I earlier told, these the services are available in cloud. So the security concern need to be considered definitely. If you see the security in this cloud computing, definitely if you are new to cloud, or if you what is if you really concerned about that your organization data nowadays, the data and what is your application all are intellectual property. So it is a very if you see one from even 100 lines of coding, it matters. So definitely the security will be a major role in this cloud computing. Previously, or 10 or 15 years before the cloud computing, when started, these things, the security concern is a very big what is it the big concern about organization. They are not easily to move to the cloud because of this security threat or security concerns. So if you see nowadays, the cloud computing security is very much high, and they are 100%. They give you assurance about your data theft and your data security. So as I earlier told, if you need to maintain that security concern within your organization, you need to develop, or if you need to build a very big team to maintain this security. So if you see cloud computing, you don't what is it, very little things only you are concerned. So about the security, so you can easily avail the services, and you can easily get the benefit of that computing solutions, not considering about that security. So nowadays cloud computing securities are very high thing. They maintain all the service providers now, the good they are maintaining the security what is the concerns for their cloud services, and they periodically they audit all the services, and they periodically they update the patch security things and the updations, everything they will they will do. And we don't what is it bother about that security concern about the cloud computing. Nowadays all the security concerns are maintained by the cloud computing providers. So that is a major advantage of cloud computing. The security, you don't bother so much things, so you can limited consideration on security only. So any doubt on this? as of now, I think can I move to next cloud? Sorry, next slide. So no doubt, superb. Yes, so I get very good feedback and response from our participant. So now, particularly come to what is GCP. So in the previous slide, we are already seen what is cloud computing in a generic manner. So it is now we are focusing on a particular vendor about this cloud computing. Already you are aware of the Google thing. So the world number one, what is in the infrastructure company, they are providing these cloud platform services. Previously or earlier stage, they are build their infrastructure for their own services. I think you guys are already familiar with so many services about the Google platform. Okay, email services. Now if you see all the stacks they have, YouTube, what is email services, YouTube, and so many services they are providing in that in the name of Google. So they build their own infrastructure for their own own utilization or own thing. Then they see they will get into that cloud platform to the public services. So if you see the Google cloud platform, the previously I'm told it enables all the cloud computing or all the computing environment in the cloud. They maintaining in the very good manner. And they what I say, if you know in the IT field, they are the very big giant in that computing services. They have supercomputers, they have what is the machine learning, so many things they have in the infrastructure. They have very good. So if you are get into that Google cloud platform, you have I think they have everything. They have all the services simply in a single line. You can tell all the services nowadays Google having. If you want any artificial intelligence, if you want any machine learning, if you want any data mining or data analyzing technology, they have all the services. And if you and any voice based applications also, I think you may aware any voice applications. I think Amazon providing that Amazon Echo, and as a voice based services. And the same thing in Google, they are providing the voice based solution, Google Home. Okay, if you I think you guys are familiar with Amazon Echo and Google Home. So these are all the services based on our voice. You can give a command to that, or you can give any request to that Amazon Echo or on Google Home. You can get back that services. For example, if you need any temperature, any measurement, if you need any conversion, you can simply ask with that Google Home. It can interpret. For example, if you need to convert a meter to centimeter, if you convert a meter to yard, or any measurement conversion, the voice based application is easily gives the services. If you ask Google Home what is how many centimeters in a meter, it will give the answers. So these are all the services in the cloud platform manners Google are providing. So if you see any Android push notification services, any mobile technology, any supercomputer services, if you are in what is a VR, virtual reality, any type of services, they are in all the services are available and in the cloud platform. So if you see Google Cloud is a very rapid, what is it, they are providing in a very good quality, security. And if you see end of the day, if you see the commercial thing, if you see the cost, it's comparatively very good to other service providers. Okay, then I think I move to the next client. And the global network, if you see the global network of the Google, I think already you were aware of that infrastructure maintaining the Google. So they have in all the countries, all the continent, all over the world. You can simply tell they have all everywhere you can get the Google services. So it's an if a man lives in a place, definitely he can get the services. That's the infrastructure. That's a network connectivity they already build. So that is the one of the major advantage on this cloud platform service providers. Okay, they are spread across all the world, across the world. So it is a very good advantage of cloud computing. Then we are moved to the next slide. What is Google platform? If you see a cloud platform, what is Google cloud platform? They have so much of experience in cloud computing and computing. They have, if you see any, if you have any time, you just check in the YouTube how they are maintaining the infrastructure of the Google. What are all the things they are doing? Simply how many servers they are running, what are all the infrastructure they have. If you see, definitely what I say is it's not an easy thing. If you see the infrastructure about that Google cloud. Okay, if you have time, you just check with YouTube. You can get a video about how they are maintaining the infrastructure and the Google. Then you can get a very good idea. They have very much experience in computing and cloud computing. So definitely, if you need any services in cloud platform, you can go to the cloud Google Cloud Computing. And then, as I earlier told, how they maintaining the infrastructure. If you see the infrastructure of this Google Cloud platform, its ability to organize, operate huge networks. They have so many infrastructure. They implemented fiber opticals across the globe. As I earlier told, if a man lives in the area, definitely he can get the services in that area. So that much of infrastructure, Google Cloud already built. They are building so many services. I think if you simply told for 1 hour they are replacing 10,000 to 20,000 hard disks. They are implementing so many servers. Okay, then we can move to the next slide. Due to the what is the time bound, it's already have 1 hour. So go. They are high scalable, fast. Already told they have innovation technology, and that the business model of that cloud Google Cloud GCP. Simply told, it's a very good. So if you see the revenue model, end of the day, if you need to give the revenue model to the organization, so if you see the revenue model of this Google Cloud platform, the comparison chart is here. So they have these are all the instance types of the cloud computing type, M4 standard, R3 standard. If you get into the cloud computing, you will learn so many things of this what is the instance types. That is not a matter. So that you can learn in future. So if you comparatively think services M4 standard in Azure, that is sorry, Amazon. AWS is Amazon service. If you see $87.6 in Google Cloud, it's only 54.8. So you can clearly have I get an idea in the reduction in the expense or reduction in the commercial thing on this cloud computing. This chart will explain very clearly. And then even though if you're having any less expense on your cloud what is the services, you can ask, sir, they have all the services. If they have all the services comparatively any other service providers like Amazon or Azure, definitely if you see this the next slide, you can get all type of services. These are all the type of services that they are providing If you need any compute engine, any container type of engine, the container engine is now the next tremendous technology. They have simply microservices. If you have any app engine like TensorFlow, so many app engines they have, cloud functionals. And if you are go with any storage solutions, nowadays the data is very huge. What does it need to maintain? So if you see any storage services, they have so many services, cloud storage in the cloud storage. So and if you come to any big data analysis of your data and analysis of your data thing, definitely all the services nowadays, comparatively the service providers comparing with Google, they provide all the services. Yeah, like I previously mentioned, the machine learning. In the type of machine learning, all the services they have give. If you see any translation API, I earlier told you the API of map or API of any conversion of that. What is it? The translation. If you simply type in a word in the Google and translate to any language, Japanese, Chinese, any language, it instantaneously it reply to the what is it? It give the services. Okay, I think all the services, what are the computing engine or computing services, if you need in this day, definitely you can get all the services with Google Cloud Platform. Definitely, I can assure all the things. Then now come to the next slide. Sir, how can I get a certification, or how can I develop my knowledge in these type of cloud, or particularly Google Cloud Platform certification? They have so many in levels of these certification models, associate, professional, and G Suite. So they have so many things. If you have a certification with any Google or any cloud certification, nowadays it's a added advantage of your what is a job opportunity. Okay, then we come to the conclusions. So due to time concern, I am really sorry. And we can see, definitely we can see in future webinars and web series. You can give any feedbacks, or if you need any doubts, or you can what is I keep in touch with our training company. They will provide all the support to you, for your what is in this computing or in this software industry or any infrastructure industry. They have very good what I say. They have very good curriculum, and they have success in what is our previous participant, our previous students. Okay. Sorry guys, I come to the end. Okay, I think what is it? I can see so many response. Okay, and once again, thank you to the my what is it? My our training providers and all the participants, and all the best, and do all the things in very good manner. And thank you so much for your valuable time. And I think a little bit on knowledge with cloud computing. I think I'm finishing my webinars, this webinar. Okay, thank you so much, and thank you. See you in next webinar. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you for the wonderful session. Okay, it was very wonderful for giving this session. Okay, next we can see the AP. Okay, AP training students guide. Okay, what are the things we provide in our AP trainings? Let's see those things. Okay, this is our AP training student guide. Actually, this is the 5 things which we follow in our AP trainings. First, simple learning methodology. Then we'll be having the students recall session for every class. What you have learned in last previous class, it will be recalled by the trainer, and you need to explain those things. Okay, then we will be giving you the creative explanation. Okay, then we will be having the 4th type is called fingertip materials. We will be sharing you the fingertip materials with the students. Then the additional bonus which you will be having is these 5 things. Can everyone able to see my screen? Please let me know the 5 things which we have, AP training 5 forces. Can you able to see my screen? Please reply in the chat. Yeah, fine. The next thing is the simple learning technology methodology. Okay, in this we'll be having 6 sessions, like 75 minutes for each day. Okay, in the first session we will be covering the first 10 minutes for yesterday's class revision, for doubt clearance, all those things will be cleared. Then in the second session we'll be having the 20 minutes for the today's class topic. My voice is not getting, is my voice is clear right now? Please let me know. Yeah, fine. Okay, in the first session we'll be covering the 10 minutes of yesterday's class revision and the doubt clearance. Then in the second session we'll be having 20 minutes for the today's class topic. Okay, in the third session we'll be covering the 15 minutes for the students practice. Students need to practice in front of the trainer, and he need to explain what trainer has taught today. Okay, then our fourth session will be the 15 minutes class for the today's topic. Then the same thing, you need to give the practice time for the students. Then the last final will be the recall session of the today's class. The students need to, screen is not moving. Okay, let me stop and share back again. Okay. This is the first thing I was been explaining about the 5 simple learning technologies. Is my screen is moving right now? These are the 5 technologies I explained you. Simple learning methodology, students recall session, creative explanation, fingertip material, and the additional bonuses. This is the 5 things which we follow in our AP trainings. Then the simple learning methodologies. This is what I have been explaining. Now my screen is everyone visible, right? It's moving. Please reply in the chat. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. We'll be sharing this recording session. And the last session, 6th section, will be students recall for the today's class with the trainer. This is our learning methodology. Next, the learning pyramid. See, while we receiving an audio, our capability to for our mind only for 5%. Then if we started learning, reading the topic which have been covered, we'll be having around 10% of the our brain will be active. If you receive both audio and visual, our brain will be active for 20%. If the same thing, if we give a demonstration to the trainer, at the time our brain will be active for the 30%. If we start discussing with our trainer, okay, those time our brain will be active for 50%. If we repeat it and doing it for the practice, then it will be our brain will be active for 75%. Then if we teach it to our friends and our trainers, then it will be 90% active. This is the thing which we are following in our AP trainings. This is the learning pyramid which we follow in our AP training. Okay. Then the creative explanation in our AP training. This is the thing which we follow. Everyone would have known about the e-learning. You will be having the recorded video, audio. Some of the tools will be there in the YouTube. Like that, we have EduRecord. Like that, we will be having the recorded video sessions. It is e-learning. But e-coaching, like a personal trainer, like one person have given a demo, right, to Skype or Zoom. That is e-coaching. Okay. Then the collaborative learning, it will be chats, forums, discussion with Facebook, Telegrams, all those part. Then virtual classroom, like the group discussion with the coaching online. But what we follow in our AP training, we follow all those things. We'll be sharing you the text, video, audio, everything through a Google Drive. You will be having your entire class in a Google Drive where you can download the yesterday's class, today's topic, everything. Your PPTs shared by the or some of the documents or softwares shared by the trainer. Everything you can be downloaded. Your recorded video for the everyday classes. You can see and go through all those things. Then e-coaching, our personal trainer through Zoom is teaching you. We have the chats forums through FB, LinkedIn, Insta, through all the social medias we have, as well as our personal trainer will be coaching you through online. This all the things which we clear and cover in our AP training. Then we have a practice of following with OneNotes for daily class. After 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you want to know what is the class taught by 2 weeks back. That thing I forgot. I want to learn. If you want to learn, you can go to your OneNotes and you can see what is the thing has been taught by the trainer. You can note it down for each and every day. It will be there in your OneDrive and you can note it down. Okay, fine. The next thing, we have the mind map. When you see something in a diagrammatic manner, pictographical representation, right? You will be receiving everything through your brain very easily, and it can be understand you very much. Okay, if you want to get the certificates, you need to attend the class till the end. Okay, it will take another 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, not more than that, please. Then only you will be sharing you the feedback session at the end. Please, everyone fill the feedback form. Okay. Then the most important things which we give, the thing I said you, right? Class notes with pictures, diagrammatic workflow, that is mind map, and the whole training will be in a single notebook, that is OneNote. Also, we'll give you the recorded video session, class notes, documents, and the software required for your training, everything through OneDrive. Then what is the additional thing which is not provided by other training center? Like, we will provide you the free interview session, resume preparation help, lifelong community support. We have the professional certification guidance. Okay, the certificate provided by us, it's not a professional certificate. It is just a course completion from our center. We will guide you to get a professional certificate for Google certified, Microsoft certified, AWS certified. We'll provide you the dumps and we'll provide you the guidance how to clear those certificate. Then we'll provide you the job links through LinkedIn, Facebook link, everything. Okay. Then next, we have a thing called APT offer. Okay. Let's show you what is the course. Everyone want to know. This is the end of the session. Everyone want to know what is the course details and what is the cost of the course. Okay, the market price for this Google Cloud, if you want to learn it from the outside, it's around 25 to 30K. And for Flash course, okay, it will be around 10K to 12K. But seeing the course, it's very costly, right? Please reply in the chat. Yeah, but we don't give you this price. Okay, what price we offer in our AP training is, for general purpose, we'll be giving you the full course for 17K, and for the Flash course, it's for 7K. Is this a good offer? Please reply in the chat. Can everyone please reply in the chat? Is this a good price for learning GCP? Okay, some people said yes. What about others? But for the who want to attend the classes today, we have some special offer. Okay, it's not 17K and 8K. For 1 week, we have given you some special offer only who are joined this class. Okay, if everyone want to know this price, please reply in the chat. For only 1 week, please reply in the chat so that I can share you. Yeah, we provide you offer for full course, it's only 14K, and for the Flash course, it's just 1,500. This offer is only for a week. Okay, only for those who have attended today's class will be able to know this one. Okay, it's 14K only. It's a good offer, good price, right? Yeah, Aklas has said, yeah, good price. Okay, this offer is only for 1 week. Then we have another offer. If you buy in next 1 hour, you want to join immediately, if you want to learn it immediately, the full course cost price is 12K, and for the flash course, it's just 999. This is our 60-minute discount offer. Okay, we have provided you the payment link and everything through the chat. Please note it down. And as well as now we will be sharing you the feedback link. Hi Mobin, can you please share the feedback link in the chat? Students, everyone please fill the feedback form. Those who are filling the feedback form only will get the certificate. It is an automated process by an RPA. We have automated it. Only those who are filling the feedback form will receive a certificate within 24 hours. Within next 24 hours, we will be receiving the certificate. Okay. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll be sharing you the link. I have shared you the feedback form link. Only those who are filling this feedback form link will receive the certificate. Please, everyone fill the form. Okay. We have some special advantages, like you will be having clearing the queries at any time with the trainer. At your preferred time, you can have your class. All those benefits you will be having in the AP tennis. You'll be having some recorded videos and job links as well. See, if you want to, as a fresher, right, you will be having around 2.5 to 3.5 lakhs of your salary. Okay, after 3 years, if you want to jump, your salary will be 5.5 or 6, will be 30%, like will be 70%, like depends upon your capability. But if you have some certificate and a good knowledge, right, if you jump, see our trainer itself, one of our trainer who got selected in Microsoft, within 3 years of experience itself, he is earning around 12 lakhs package. He have a multi-cloud experience, GCP and Microsoft. If you have a certified professional, you will be getting additional benefit. Okay. One small step can change your life. Please choose and have a bright future. Okay. Everyone, all the best. Thank you. Thank you for joining the class. Please, everyone, fill the feedback form. Okay. Thank you, students. Bye bye. Have a great day.